deep-rooted, ground-level problems that every practicing coach faces. Have you all ever wondered, why do clients do this? They pay you money, they come into your system, and then they don't take action. Finally, when things don't work and they don't get results, who do they hold responsible? Do they say, I didn't take action, hence I didn't get results? No, they say, this coach's system doesn't work. This coach's system didn't work for me. I wasted my money. So let us understand why coaches actually fail. If you're new again, this is news, please, this is going to be learning to you. And if you're coaching for some time, I'm 100% sure you'll face these problems. We interviewed hundreds of coaches, did a lot of surveys before we created our system, so we know their exact problems. One, clients will come up with all kinds of irrelevant problems. They come in for fitness coaching, but they're not taking action because their child is ill, because something else is happening in their life, right? And you don't know how to control these factors in their life. Second, they resist new ideas. ये तो किया हुआ है, ऐसा है. They come up with all kinds of excuses, million excuses. They say they will take action and then they don't take action. And you can't figure out why. They keep going back to their old ways, right? They will come to one session, they'll say, I did this. And you're like, wow, thank God this person started taking action. And next session, they're back to square one. Finally, when things don't work and they don't get results, who do they hold responsible? Do they say, I didn't take action, hence I didn't get results? No, they say, this coach's system doesn't work. This coach's system didn't work for me. I wasted my money. It is strange, but this is the way it works, right? How many of you face this? Please type in a yes if you face these problems. If you haven't faced this problem, that means you have not started coaching yet. Type in a yes if you have faced these problems. Now, what do you currently do to deal with this problem of clients not taking actions? Please put in the chat. Currently, what do you do to get your clients to take actions? Okay, follow-up systems, follow up regularly, okay? Tracking system, okay? Collaborative approach, which means you are like kind of working with them. Follow up, don't give up, which is like trying to motivate, calling them up, okay? Emails, email updates, okay? So this is what most coaches are currently doing. They are responsible for their client's action, which means that they constantly have to update, they have to ask, they have to do trackers, they have to do emails. Otherwise, the client loses track. Do you agree with me? You end up literally wasting your own energy. Ideally, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Ideally, you do what you do, then move on with your life. You have other things to do, right? You can't be falling after every client. But because they don't take actions, you end up investing a lot of your time and they become dependent on you to take actions. So why do they do this? Are they mad? Have you all ever wondered, why do clients do this? They pay you money, they come into your system, and then they don't take action. What is that all about? So let's understand why clients do this, okay? One thing that most coaches don't realize is that whenever a client comes into any type of coaching, they usually do it because they're feeling very stuck. They get into coaching because they have already tried other things. Many times they've tried many things and it's not worked for them, right? And when it has not worked for them, when they look at your ad or they look at your content, they feel that this person might be able to help me. This person might do something different to me so that this time I might be able to get results. If a client comes into your system and they don't see results very quickly, they start procrastinating and the same old things start happening. What are they thinking? This coach's system is not working. And worst scenario, and it happens many times, that they go find somebody else. You know, before coaches come into my system, they have done 100 other things. They tell Seema, I've done this. I recently came across one coach. She has invested 5 lakhs to somebody. Nothing has happened. Imagine her situation, right? Now, what is the problem here? The problem here is that you are depending on your client's motivation to get them results. You think that motivating them is enough for them to get results. But motivation is like a pill. You take it, it lasts for some time, then it's gone. They go back home, something changes, they don't take action. Instead of motivation, you need to rely on rapid transformation through active influence. This means that rather than just teaching them systems and steps and processes, you are, in whatever time you have with them, along with your system, you are subconsciously helping them break through patterns without them even knowing things that held them back in the past. Suddenly, you're reprogramming them, not through NLP techniques and stuff, just conversationally, you are putting them into a state of trance. In your ads, in your reels, in your one-to-one coaching, in your discovery calls, you can use this anywhere. But you are helping them completely change their programming so that they don't go procrastinate. They're not relying on motivation. They become that kind of a person. So the answer lies in delivery optimization through neuro coaching. How does this work? It works, one, by opening up their subconscious mind, and their conscious resistance goes away. And then you go within their subconscious mind and make changes there. And this is the only way with which you can make a lasting transformation and help them take consistent actions. Clients are looking, they're demanding. Clients are demanding. Clients want results quickly. You can't be using the same old obsolete methods of traditional therapy and coaching for years. So you need to use the strategy of active. So this type of coaching is very different. You're not doing passive coaching. You are doing active coaching, which means as a coach, you are taking active role in transforming your client, getting into their mind, helping them change so that they start seeing changes very quickly. And a lot of people say, Seema, is it okay to do that? I think that is the most authentic thing to do. Why would you make your client suffer for years if you can help them change in few hours or days? Isn't that a more authentic thing to do? That as a coach, you're giving results better and faster.
I was like, there needs to be something that you can do with a client who will not do anything. This client has had amazing progress. Like, she was unmotivated. She didn't want to do anything. She was feeling like lazy, useless. And we did a lot of techniques that I learned here. And today she's talking about possibilities. She has had some really amazing transformations. I'm very, very happy and thankful to you.
My coaching sessions with parents, I'm getting, magical feedbacks. Parents are telling, you spoke to my son and my son started behaving totally different with me. Just one session. And I myself don't know, so much of wisdom is coming out of me. Some magical things happening.
I mean, you're a very good teacher, and I like the way you explain. You break down complex subjects into simple stuff. I think that differentiates you from the people. They're very easy for someone to say complex things and make people confused and look cool. But to make it simple and to relate stories with that is fascinating.